I was positively aghast when my mother told me her version of why I'm going to Brownies tonight, and not only tonight, but every Tuesday until May Day. I've taken the badges off Judy's old uniform, it's bound to fit. Mother said. I'm not wearing the uniform, I blurted. I'm only popping in and out again to tell her I don't want to do it. You're going to Brownies and you're wearing the uniform, Vincent, my mother retorted. If you want to talk to Brown Owl about whether or not you want to be the May Queen, that's up to you, she said. But you're not going to back out of this without even dipping your toes in the water. Your mother's right, son, my dad interjected. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Dad. I whined. You're supposed to take my side. Sorry, son, but your mother comes first, he replied. Anyway, you should think yourself lucky, a boy your age getting in with all those girls, he grinned. Oi! Mother snapped. Don't put ideas like that into his head. Sorry, dear. Dad chirped before sloping off. Mother turned to me and said, come on you. I've got your uniform ready, and I'll drive you there if you don't fancy walking. I don't want to go. I moaned. I'll do the May Queen stuff but, not Brownies. Please, Mum. I pleaded. Going to Brownies is the May Queen stuff, my mother replied. Anyway, chances are you won't be the May Queen, there are 7 other nominees after all, she said. Yeah, but I'll still be one of the 7 sisters. I replied, I'll still have to wear a dress. I grumbled. Which is why you're going to Brownies instead of Cubs. You'll have a good few weeks to get used to the idea of wearing a dress and eventually, hopefully, learn to be the perfect May Queen, and even you understand that it's better to learn all that from the girls. But I don't want to do it. I superwhined. And chances are you won't with your attitude. Mother retorted. You'll just be one of the 7 sisters, going completely unnoticed as all eyes will be on the May Queen, she claimed. Maybe she's got a point. If I'm not the May Queen, then I won't be so prominent in the parade. It's beginning to look highly unlikely that I won't be able to worm my way out of this, so maybe I'm better off simply trying to flunk it. My mother reached out her hand and said, come on, it won't seem anywhere near as bad when you've got it on. My mother led me by the hand to my bedroom. On my bed lay my sister's old brownie uniform along with a pair of white knee socks. I gulped. Mother told me to get undressed and I did as she asked, very slowly. Undies too. Mother said. Why? I whined. Because you need knickers, not underpants. I'm not wearing Judy's knickers. I yelped. They're not Judy's. Mother replied. They're brand new, just for you, she grinned. After donning a pair of frilly white knickers and a lace-trimmed vest, I was glad to don the drab brown brownie uniform. I felt flustered as I fastened the leather belt around my waist. Doubly so when my mother fastened the little yellow tie under the collar of my frock. I rolled the pair of girly white knee socks up my calves before slipping my feet into my own shoes and finally standing up. My mother grinned and bit her lip. She adopted the posture of a shy 5-year-old and told me that I looked so sweet. I felt myself blush as I requested one last time that she doesn't make me go to Brownies. She told me that backing out of something without even giving it a try is just plain silly. I hung my head and she drove me to the village hall. Being almost 10 years old, I've not held my mother's hand for years, but the moment we got out of the car, I grabbed her hand and didn't let go. Both Benjamin and Anthony were there and like me, both are wearing the standard brownie uniform. Benjamin wore shoes with a small yet noticeable heel. Anthony wore a pair of beige loafers. My shoes felt clumpy in comparison. The girls giggled and sniggered at us from afar. Our mothers briefly chatted about this supposedly amazing idea and agreed that a bit of girl time would do us good. Brown Owl opened the door of the village hall and beckoned the girls inside. Now you two be good, Benjamin and Anthony's mother told them. Try your best and give it your all. Yes, Mum, Mummy, they half-heartedly replied. The same goes for you, Vincent, my own mother added. Okay, I glumly replied.